afternoon. All I think is they were better than us. They came out and they exerted their length and athleticism, and the guards made shots, and they dominated the backboard as time went on. We came out and had a good little showing for 5 minutes. The big key about the game of basketball is it's a shot-make game. Got to make shots, and we missed. We probably got as many good opportunities as we've gotten in a while. You got to make shots. And that was the key, so they could continue. When they made their run, they could continue their run. We couldn't stymie the run due to just making a couple plays.
You played a pretty tough schedule at this point. I mean, how would you compare Pitt to some like St. John's, Georgetown, NC State?
More comparable to NC State. Picks you up full court, guards you on the perimeter, really deny you. That's what I expected. I thought it would be a difficult game for us, especially missing our lead point guard. And Brian Ureta, he really handles all that pressure for us and gets us in things a little bit better. And so they're very comparable to NC State to me because they just guard you full court all the time. And I'm sorry.
Sorry to cut you off there. With only having 8 guys dressed, I mean, as a coach, how much does that limit what and how much you can do out there as far as trying to maximize what we have for your group?
Absolutely, we're limited, but that's just a part of what happens sometimes. Sometimes Murphy's Law happens, and that's what has happened to us. In our situation, we'll get a couple guys back in 7 days or so, and a couple they're starters. But we just want to improve. If we can really improve and understand that just because you're playing a tough schedule doesn't mean you're going to be good in your league. You have to really improve and understand how to play in certain situations, play each possession and not to score, things of that nature. So it's limited us in certain things you can do. We obviously pressed the whole game with 8 guys pretty much. We could press a little bit more, and it could be more pressure as opposed to slow them down pressure. We could pressure a little bit, switch it up, do some different things, be a little bit bigger at times. The other 2 guys give us more size. So we could be a little bit bigger at times. We could zone it against teams that they had one shooter on the floor one time, kind of played the zone early on when we went to the zone, and then they put the other shooters back on the floor. So you got to get out the zone eventually. But we could do play different lineups in different ways.
What did you like from Cheeseman and Jones, especially going up against 2 guys that are generally giving up some size most of the game?
Well, those 2 guys have had the ability to score the ball at times. You just got to get them more consistent. I know that the competition is an issue. Most times the guys are bigger, a little stronger. But I was a scorer. So as you go, scorers find ways to score the ball. It's angles, it's strength, it's change of pace, it's athleticism. It's when you incorporate that all into your skill set, and that's what we're working with those guys. I hope to be able to do is incorporate some of their skill set with the ability to understand angles and show the ball a little bit better and things of that nature. Then they'll be able to score the ball against anybody on a consistent basis when they learn the nuances of how to score the basketball.
Coach, talking about scores, talking about the job Pitt did on Andino after he had a big night 2 nights ago to limit him to 2 for 10.
Well, Dino's going to be. He needs to expect to see that, especially in conference play, because if he's making shots, it changes the game, especially at the next level for us. So he's got to expect it to be guarded where he's denied, switch and deny. And so he's got to learn to move better, set better screens to open up other guys. And therefore, what happens is that if we can get those other guys rolling really good and he opens up other guys, then eventually he'll get better opportunities.